What's going on, guys? Welcome to Grab the Remote. My name is Matt, and Star Wars Celebration is currently going on right now, and we got a good amount of news about some future TV shows and movies for Star Wars. So, we're going to go over that. We're going to have a lot of fun talking about Star Wars. This is really the best time of the year for me whenever there's a Star Wars Celebration because we get a lot of news, trailers, it's always a good time. So, with that being said, let's get into the announcements. But before I do that, if you're new or if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you would click the subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon. That way, you're notified when we upload a video. If you like the video, click that like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below on the news that came out about Star Wars. And yeah, let's get into it right now. So, they did announce that all future Star Wars movies and shows will span across the following eras. You got the Dawn of the Jedi, the Old Republic, the High Republic, the Fall of the Jedi, Reign of the Empire, Age of Rebellion, the New Republic, and Rise of the First Order. So, first off, when I hear this, I think it's really cool that we're going to get some Old Republic stuff. That's an era that I would really like to see them dive into, whether it's a movie, TV show, whatever. You could adapt Knights of the Old Republic. It's not going to be exactly the same. You can't do that. So I think you could do a lot of fun stuff in that era, though. And I think it's really cool that Dawn of the Jedi, that era, is going to be before the Old Republic. So to see things that happened before the Old Republic is going to be really cool too, because as far as I know, we haven't seen anything from the era before the Old Republic because there hasn't been any video games, no movies, no shows. So that's going to be really, really cool to see. Obviously, the High Republic, we were going to get more stuff from that with the Acolyte coming out and probably another show or two. That's an era that Disney and Lucasfilm are really banking on. The books haven't really been doing what they wanted them to do. So, there's going to be movies and shows. Obviously, you know about Acolyte, but, we know they're going to dive into that and we're going to get more stuff. I'd be curious to know how much of the Fall of the Jedi we're going to get. I think that could be cool. Same with the Reign of the Empire. That could be fun too. And then Rise of the First Order, obviously that sequel era. So to see what happens after, I think it's going to be pretty interesting. So that is the eras. Some pretty fun stuff, I think, in that time frame. So yeah. Now, also they did confirm that Lee Jung Jae, if I mispronounce his name, I do apologize. He was in Squid Game. He's going to be playing a Jedi Master in Acolyte. That's really cool. I really liked him in Squid Game. I think he's a very talented actor. So when I heard that he was going to be an Acolyte, I got pretty excited. I think he's going to do a really good job. Very curious to see what he does. Very curious to see more about his character, just what the character's about. I know they showed a teaser at Star Wars Celebration for Acolyte, so I would be very curious to see what he's all about. I want to learn more about his character. And then we got I'm gonna mispronounce his name, Jonas Sutomo. He played Chewbacca in the sequels. He did a lot of the action stuff that Peter Mayhew couldn't do. He's going to be playing a Jedi Master, or not a Jedi Master. Sorry, he's going to be playing a Wookiee Jedi in the Acolyte. That's going to be awesome. To see a Wookiee Jedi, that's going to be insane in live action. That is going to be awesome. I'm really excited to see that, and I'm glad that he's getting more work in the Star Wars universe. Post Rise of Skywalker. So to see him play a Wookiee Jedi, I think that's gonna be a lot of fun, and I think they're gonna do some pretty cool stuff with the Wookiee Jedi. So that's gonna be pretty cool. They also did confirm that Andor season 2 is gonna premiere in 2024. It's looking like summer 2024 is going to be the time where it comes out. I'm really happy about that. I loved Andor. I think Andor is great. And it sucks we're only going to get one more season. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what they do with season 2. They're going to, obviously have multiple time jumps in the show. So that's going to be a lot of fun to see. Really looking forward to the show. And then they did confirm the directors for the Skeleton Crew coming out later on this year, which hearing that Skeleton Crew is going to premiere in 2023 is pretty surprising. I thought that would have been next year, so I'm a little surprised. But the directors are going to be John Watts. You know, it's his show, so that's not a surprise. David Leary, Jake Schreier, I probably mispronounced his name. The Daniels, Bryce Dallas Howard, and Lee Isaac Chung. Um, Again, John Watts directing it, not a surprise at all. I kind of expected him to do an episode or two of Skeleton Crew. The Daniels, I'm really curious to see their episode. Did a great job with Everything Everywhere All at Once, so I'm definitely excited to see what they do. It sounds like it's going to be only one episode, which I'm okay with. You know, let them do an episode and then allow them to go and do another independent film. David Lowery, I think that's a really, really cool name to have involved in this. I like the stuff he's done, and I believe he's doing the Peter Pan movie too. Peter Pan and Wendy, if I'm not mistaken. But he did Pete's Dragon. Very good director, so I'm excited to see that. And then Bryce Dallas Howard. Come on, I love Bryce Dallas Howard. I know the last episode of Mandalorian wasn't great. I don't put that on her. She did 2 great episodes prior, so I'm definitely excited to see what she has for Skeleton Crew. So that's gonna be pretty cool. And then they announced that Carrie Condon is gonna be in the Skeleton Crew. Carrie Condon's a great actress. Obviously, she was nominated for Banshees of Inisherin, but Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, very, very talented actress. I like Carrie Condon a lot, so hearing that she's going to be in Skeleton Crew gets me really, really, really excited. So then we move on to Ahsoka. We got the trailer, which showed us our first look at Hera, Sabine, Chopper, the Ghost. I think it looks great. I think it looks really, really cool. We also got our first look at Thrawn, which is pretty awesome. So, and they name dropped Heir to the Empire. The first book, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I have it over here. Yes, I do. Let me grab it. So I have the book, obviously. When you talk about extended universe stuff, this is one of the books that everybody loves. Heir to the Empire. So they name dropped that in this episode. They're probably not going to do much with that book as far as adapting it to the shows and movies, but still, that was pretty cool to hear the name being shouted out in the trailer. But trailer looks great, and it comes out in August, which is pretty wild. So definitely excited for Ahsoka. And then we move on to the movie news. Dave Filoni is directing a Star Wars movie, which is awesome. And it makes sense which one he's directing. It's a film that's going to be the culmination of the events of the Mandoverse. I don't think it's going to be the finale to the Mandoverse. I think we're going to go past this movie with Mandalorian and maybe Ahsoka or another another show. But as far as the storyline that they're building to, which is going to be the Thrawn storyline, I believe, it made sense that Filoni would be directing it. If he was going to direct any Star Wars movie, this would be the one for him to direct. So, should be cool. Very excited. You're going to get Mando. You're going to get Grogu. You're going to get Ahsoka and some other characters as well in this movie. Should be a lot of fun. The thing I think I'm most excited for and most excited about is James Mangold is directing a Star Wars movie. I love James Mangold. I love him. He directed my favorite comic book movie of all time in Logan. 3:10 to Yuma he directed. He directed Ford v Ferrari. He's a great director. He's obviously doing Indiana Jones. And what this tells me is the Indiana Jones movie he did is great because they're bringing him back to do a Star Wars movie. I'm so excited. And this is going to be in the Dawn of the Jedi era. And his film is described as a biblical epic. Give it to me. Give it to me. I need this one. Look, you can cancel every single Star Wars movie from here on out. Give me James Mangold's movie. Give it to me. This movie's going to be banging. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to see it. All right, and the last thing that they announced at the panel that we're going to talk about today is another movie. It's going to take place 15 years after The Rise of Skywalker. It'll be directed by Sharmeen Obad Chinoy. If I mispronounce her name, I do apologize. She will be directing this film, and it will follow Rey Skywalker establishing a new Jedi Order. And of course, Daisy Ridley is returning to play Rey. I think this could be fun. I think this could be a good movie. Not the one I'm most excited for, obviously. James Mangold is the one I'm most excited for. But look, man, Daisy Ridley, she's a talented actress. She did what she was told in the sequel. So if you have any issues, don't blame it on her. Watch some of her other stuff. She's a talented actress. Um, so seeing her come back as Rey, I think it's pretty cool. Get a good writer involved. And if you do that, I think this movie's going to be really good. I think Charmin is going to do a good job directing it. I'm not as worried about her. She won 2 Oscars, okay? I get it. They're documentary Oscars, but still, nonetheless, she is an Oscar winner. Lucasfilm, Disney, they have faith in her. I'm going to put my faith in her as well. Just give me some good writers. That's what I want. I think this has potential to be a really cool movie. Hopefully, we get a good team of writers to work on this film. Hopefully. So that is the news. That's a lot of news, but that is the news. Exciting times. Hopefully these things happen. You know, Star Wars and Lucasfilm, they're good at saying, hey, we're going to make a movie, and that movie gets canceled. So hopefully these end up happening. I think these all could be pretty good movies. So yeah, definitely excited, and that's going to do it. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you're new or if you haven't already, we would greatly appreciate if you would click the subscribe button, click the bell icon so you're notified when I upload a video or when we go live. If you like the video, smack that like button, leave your thoughts and comments down below. What was your favorite news topic from today? Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I've been Matt, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.